Chapter 1. The Struggle. Alex Thompson was 27, living in a tiny apartment with peeling walls, bills stacked like towers, loans denied again and again, and a credit score that felt like a mountain too high to climb. Each morning, he woke up with a sinking feeling. How am I going to survive today? How can I pay rent, bills, and still eat? Even though Alex was brilliant, his knowledge of money was limited. Like millions around the world, he felt trapped, as if life's game had rules he'd never been taught. And in that moment of frustration, many people would give up, but not Alex. He took every job he could find, side hustles, freelance gigs, odd night shifts, delivered groceries, drove for ride-sharing apps, sold items online, anything to keep the bills at bay. And yet, the interest on his debts seemed to multiply faster than his efforts. This is the harsh truth. Financial literacy isn't taught in schools, but it can define the course of your life. Many people in his shoes give up and resign themselves to debt, but Alex refused. He promised himself, "I will find another way." And that moment, right there, was the spark for everything that came next. Chapter 2. The Idea. One sleepless night, Alex pulled out an old notebook and began writing furiously. Every penny he had spent, every debt, every income source. Slowly, a pattern appeared. He realized the average person saves cautiously, fears risk, and waits for luck to smile. But those willing to take educated risks, those armed with knowledge, could grow wealth exponentially. Alex dove headfirst into investing. Stocks, bonds, ETFs, mutual funds. He devoured books, courses, podcasts, anything that could teach him the language of money. Terms like diversification, risk management, compound interest became his new vocabulary. Each day was a puzzle, each chart a story waiting to be understood. He made a rule for himself: no gambling, only calculated risks. Every investment decision would be informed, deliberate, and strategic. He began analyzing companies for growth potential, studying market trends, and noting undervalued opportunities that others ignored. Pro tip from Alex's journey: always invest in what you understand. Knowledge is your most powerful weapon. Chapter 3. The First Breakthrough. After months of research, in 2015, Alex took a leap. He invested $5,000 into a tiny tech company that most ignored. The company had solid fundamentals but was invisible to Wall Street. Within months, Alex's patience paid off. The stock doubled, then tripled, and he didn't even sell. Why? Because he understood that real wealth is built slowly, not chased frantically. Excitement surged, but Alex stayed disciplined. He learned to anticipate, to analyze, to wait for perfect entry and exit points. Over 2 years, he slowly built a diversified portfolio, carefully balancing risk and reward, always watching the psychology of the market. By 2017, his portfolio had grown significantly. What began as $5,000 had multiplied many times over. But the market is unpredictable, and Alex knew he had to safeguard his success from potential collapse. If you're enjoying this story, make sure to subscribe to Finances Era. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss more inspiring journeys that teach real financial strategy. Chapter 4. Risks and Failures. Then came 2016. Disaster. A sudden market downturn erased a portion of Alex's portfolio. Panic would have been normal, but Alex had prepared. He had emergency funds, diversified holdings, and a calm, rational approach to losses. He also learned a key lesson about human psychology. Fear and greed often drive decisions more than logic. Losing money happens to everyone, but losing composure is fatal. Through patience, careful analysis, and persistence, Alex recovered. Each failure became a lesson, each setback a stepping stone toward mastery. And this is the truth about money. It's not the wins, but how you respond to losses that define your future. Chapter 5. Success and Impact. By 2020, Alex transformed his $10,000 investment into over $1 million. But it wasn't just money that he gained. It was discipline, knowledge, and resilience. He mastered risk management, opportunity analysis, and self-investment, the skills that many never learn. With success came responsibility. Alex helped his family, mentored young investors, and championed financial literacy. For him, true wealth wasn't the money, it was freedom, opportunity, and the ability to make a difference. This story reminds us wealth isn't just luck or inheritance. It's understanding, discipline, and taking action even when the odds seem against you. Conclusion. Takeaway. The secret is simple. Invest in knowledge, invest in yourself, and take calculated risks. Small, consistent steps, informed decisions, and patience can turn a modest investment into a life-changing fortune. Alex Thompson's journey proves anyone, regardless of background, can rewrite their financial story. The path may be tough, full of risks, failures, and uncertainty, but the reward is worth it. Start today. Learn, plan, invest, and persevere. Your million-dollar story might be waiting, just one smart decision away. And before you leave, subscribe to Finances Era. Join our community of learners, investors, and dreamers. Hit that notification bell and never miss a story, tip, or strategy that could change your life forever. Subscribe now, because your financial journey starts today.